Hi. Does it say
Hey,
we're live?
it does. At the
It
very
does,
end
because
of
on
the
my end it does.
countdown. It was at the very end of the countdown. So for your replay, it
Okay.
will show down.
My end does not show it. Hi. How
Hey,
you feeling,
everybody.
Gina?
I'm still stuffy. But I feel my body feels much better than it was.
Good, good,
So I'm feeling
good.
better. I'm not there 100%, but I'm getting there. I am.
So you needed time to rest?
Yeah. Yes. My body it shut down. I had to I had to take days off from work. I was like, I
And
can't
she's
do
still
it.
on trying to rest, y'all.
I was
Not.
I was in the bed. I was trying.
Hi, Miss Cheryl. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sue Secret Garden. How y'all doing? What y'all got going on tonight?
Hey, everyone. Hey, Sam. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Hi, Miss Sue. Yes. How is everybody on this Saturday? I did bring me some water in because I know my sinus, it's all sinusy, guys. It's like, I think I had like a sinus cold, but it might have been a little bit of a sinus infection as well with the fever and stuff that I was
Mm-hmm.
going through. But
I can see
I
that.
figured sometimes when I start talking, that tickle comes.
Mm-hmm.
There she go. Hey,
I
Summer.
saw her out in the garden once, I think. Mm-hmm.
Who? What? With? No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what had happened was,
Mm-hmm.
hey, Erica.
Hey,
so,
Erica.
so that was the 25th. When was the 25th? Was that Tuesday? I think that was Tuesday. If that was Tuesday, this is the honest to God truth. That was the day it started. Remember, I was talking to y'all and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but my body seems like it's declining quickly. It was like that evening, it just started, I started feeling it. And I felt like something was like, it was happening. So, yeah, that was when y'all saw me in the garden.
I'm just shaking my head.
That was
I'm just
before.
shaking my head.
But it did. It happened that quickly. It was like that night, I was fine. And then all of a sudden, I just felt my body just declining. It just was declining. And then
She was fine though, and then all of a sudden, just
it was like, it was happening before my eyes. And I went to work Wednesday, and halfway through the day, I was like, I can't. I left and I didn't go in
mm-hmm.
Thursday. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So tonight, Erica,
Can
you
y'all
can't
hear
talk.
them? Marcus and the neighbors are down in the basement.
I can't hear them. I can't hear them.
They playing something, some type of game, basketball, football. I don't know,
They having a
but
good time.
they down there hollering and screaming. They having a good time. All right, y'all. So in my pot, I got 4 cups of jalapenos chopped up, 2 onions, and some cilantro and garlic. So I'm gonna add my tomatoes and then get the heat going. I hear nothing. Okay.
Let's go. Y'all, salsa is one of the easiest canning recipes. Even if you ain't canning, it's just an easy recipe. So what kind of
It
tomatoes
really is.
and are you doing the fire roasted or do you just have the just the diced?
I just have the diced.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for the fire roasted here at the house, and I did not have any.
Mm-hmm.
But those fire roasted, they do something.
They do. And if y'all don't know this, Tia likes her salsa chunky. I do not. So if I was making salsa tonight with her, mine would be um the what is it, more restaurant style, I think it is, it's called or whatever. If you buy it in the store, it's less chunky. It's more something different. You like yours chunky too, Erica? Look, well, all the stuff you growing this year, you best be putting away some salsa, girl. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's just so easy to do. It's an easy recipe.
You're not gonna
And
want
it
store
has
bought.
no, no. I don't buy salsa from the store anymore. Nope. But yeah, and then they have the is it Mrs. Wages?
Can I go to this front door here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
very
you
cool.
could just season it with
Yes,
that
I'm
if
gonna
you
use
want.
Mrs. Wages.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And it just makes it that much easier. It is
I'm
easy,
not gonna
Miss
add
Blue.
any seasoning to it. Mrs. Wages is gonna do it all.
That's what I do. This year will be my first time doing salsa verde. Me too. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Um, yes, yes, that's the
And I'm
stuff.
gonna add this whole thing. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I'm gonna add this whole thing.
See, mine are in packets, so I just add a packet. But I'm trying to grow some tomatillos this year, Miss Sue. I have one seed that germinated between the purple. I did purple and green, and I had a green one germinate. That's it. I think I dropped 3 seeds of each. So I'm gonna try and make my own salsa verde too. Tia doesn't like salsa verde,
I like salsa
but I do.
verde. I am going to go grab some more tomatoes
Okay,
from the pantry. I feel like I'm looking at it. I want more. I want more.
okay, okay. You use that as well, Miss Sue? Yes, it's that like that's a cheat sheet for the seasoning of the salsa. It just makes it that much easier. Than you don't have to measure out all the different stuff you're gonna put in it. Um, okay, so I'm gonna try and get another seed germinated. Okay, because I only got one seedling to come up. You got oh okay, Erica. You gotta get you some more tomatoes out there, girl. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try to get the reason I keep looking over there is that's where my seedlings are. And I was just making sure another one didn't come up, but it hasn't. And they've been dropped for a while. I don't know why, but my seedlings don't seem like they're doing that great. I don't know why. Like they're doing okay, but I just feel like they should be bigger. I'm just gonna be patient. Miss Sure, you ain't got no tomatoes outside yet? Ain't you not warm yet? Oh well, are you still in the process of moving? Is that why it's not outside? Um Just don't plant it deep. You don't plant the seed. I didn't put the seeds deep. I don't know why they're not like they weren't the only one. My is that a dwarf tomato plant? I didn't get any of those to germinate. Some of my peppers, I only got some of my hot peppers. I only got one to germinate. My pumpkin, my the pumpkin spice pepper, the peach, cayenne, um, and yeah, only one came up of those. Yeah, that'd be tasty. Oh, okay. I did too. I know she was in Georgia, Erica, but it might be the Clark season. Oh, she moved Erica out of Georgia. I am. It gets full. Yeah. Okay. I was about to say. I thought you. I have harvested green beans twice. What? What? Only thing I have outside right now is kohlrabi and cabbage. That's all I got outside. So you did blend it down some. That made it less chunky.
Yes,
I
a
didn't
little
think you would
bit.
have done that.
And them tomatoes was a little bit too chunky.
Okay.
So yeah, it's good.
Sorry, y'all. Sinuses, I'm sorry. It's itchy. Oh, Miss
I'm
Sue.
about to
She's in a
sneeze.
beautiful place. Texas 9A.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you harvesting green
Perfect.
beans already. Mm-hmm. She probably harvesting all kind of stuff.
So you guys type in "Hey Love" in the comment to share your channel out. That's how you do it too, Miss Cheryl. Okay. It's good, y'all.
So I just did my watermelon and other melons and stuff. So I got my
Hi, Miss
okra.
Felicia.
Hey, Miss Felicia. My Paul Robinson, cantaloupe, and my cucumbers, and they all just germinated.
Nice. When did
And
you plant those?
I just dropped those seeds a couple days ago. I mean,
When you
um,
drop them? When you drop them, Gina?
it was some, I don't know.
No. Yeah. Hard headed. Hey, Mike. Tacos sound amazing.
Hey, Mike.
You supposed to be asleep, y'all. Gina refused to get in that bed and rest, doing everything but.
In the bed. I was in the bed.
He was in the bed dropping seeds.
No, not quite. That was the
Yes.
time I wasn't
Hey,
in
love.
bed.
Try it all one word.
No, that frugal is my channel, Mike. This is TT's channel. That's my channel to go live. Hers is Hey Love. See, I done lost these seedlings, and they had came up. Well, I haven't lost them completely, but they look pitiful. They look like I'm about to lose them. These are all hot peppers. That death spiral.
Mm-hmm.
And these, I lost them
There you go,
because
Erica.
I didn't feel well and I didn't get in here to water them. So when I came in here today,
So you were dropping seeds, but you couldn't water them.
no, they were fine that day. But that was
Oh,
that was some days ago. So between me dropping the seeds and now I wasn't in here. I literally did not get out of my bed for days. Like I was not okay. So I was in that bed for like at least a couple days. It was a struggle. What did you just put in
y'all,
there?
some salt.
You didn't need that. Did you
I
taste
felt like
it?
I did.
Oh, you
I'm
tasted it?
about. I just yeah. I tasted it before I put salt in it.
Oh,
Which way do you want
okay.
me to go?
But I always put salt in my salsa, even when they give it to us at the restaurant. I'm gonna put a little salt in it.
You don't need it.
I need some chips. I can eat
It's
it just
all
like
good,
this. I
Mike.
can eat it.
See, he said his brain not work is broken today. It ain't broken. You see us both on the screen. Okay, it's all
He
good.
like I don't know. I don't know whose house I'm at right now.
You go out the front.
Yes.
All right.
Sam is crazy. She put in everybody's thing.
Hey, young girl. You want to taste the salsa? Don't move the camera.
Huh?
Here.
It looks good.
Here.
Where's the guac at?
Plant pal.
On
Hey, young girl.
time.
Etc.
Woo!
See ya.
Man,
On
not
time.
it is. You didn't taste it.
I did. I tasted it twice.
It's good spicy.
He says it's spicy. I don't think. Don't throw no spoon away.
It's good spicy.
I don't think it's spicy at all.
She put some slap your mama in it.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
It's good spicy. Why, you don't want it spicy?
It's not. I just didn't think it was spicy. Where are the chips?
I agree, Miss Joe. It probably smells so good.
I bet it smells good. It does. It does. No, don't put that in it.
Why not? You don't think it's spicy?
Thank
It's
you,
perfect. Just
Erica.
don't try it.
Listen, because I'll be laughing and can't catch a breath.
Where did you put those
I
chips?
found them, Marcus.
Those in that bowl.
Spicy. I don't think it's spicy. I'm gonna have some with some chips. Maybe the little bite that I had didn't have anything with it. I think it was spicy.
Right.
It looks good.
He is. Erica said, "You sound like me aggressive." All I hear was, "Here, anime, take the spoon."
Can you put that in it?
No, I'm not gonna put anything else in it.
He is Erica.
Erica, I know.
We already planned that this was going to happen, Erica. Exactly what happened.
Because that's what they like to do.
He had totally missed it. I was trying to get your attention. Like, we called it.
No, this is not spicy, y'all. It's got like A little spice, but not enough to do anything with.
Listen, you know, you wouldn't have to convince me because I like mine spicy.
I do too.
actually do a blend of peppers in mine. I do the habanero and the jalapeno and maybe even some serrano.
So I usually do that too, but
Hmm
I, I volunteered some salsa for Cinco de Mayo at work
Ah,
and
ah,
thought I would just keep it chill with the jalapeno. Hey Martika,
yeah.
how
Hey,
you doing?
Martika.
What did you put in it?
We
These
did.
chips is good
We
too.
haven't done mango, but we did a peach salsa with fresh peaches from the peach truck last year.
Oh,
It's that
It
blueberry.
was really good.
Smells
I
like
think
tacos.
it's salsa.
I have one jar left.
You want some?
Sure, I'll try.
My neighbors came back. Thank you. So what is this?
This is a super beef steak. So you get like 2 pounds a piece.
A beefsteak. A super beefsteak.
And this
Nice.
is a jelly bean blueberry plant. So they're like good for like making jams and preserves.
Now, do I have to leave that inside until weather breaks?
You can. It'll grow better, but you can. It takes temperatures up to like -10 degrees.
Okay.
Actually, -30.
A jelly bean.
Yep.
A jelly bean blueberry. You got some salsa.
And then if you get like another blueberry plant, like a Northland blueberry, like help pollinate it, it'll take off even more.
How do I
So this is a summer crop, so like mid-July, this will put off, and then it'll put off to like mid-August.
Nice.
So you should be able to do
Okay.
that. Yep.
Sure, I will have lots of questions.
Yep. I grew up. We had blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries and grapes. So they all pollinate each other with this hybrid. This guy gets up to like 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide.
Wow.
If what
All
you
right,
think
so
is
here's some
good,
salsa. I'm
then
just gonna take some chips for myself, and y'all can take the chips.
that tomato needs to be in the garage.
There you go.
I can get these involved.
Okay,
Oh, thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Yeah, I'll get these involved. I'll let you know like
Okay.
when I get them stuff like that.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Oh my god, it looks delicious. Smells delicious.
Gina, how long before she?
I've already answered. Why am I hearing? That must be my daughter. I'm like, I'm hearing a
What
noise.
was your answer?
You have to watch the replay. I said it depends. If what you've been told is true, that you can put it out there and it lives, then it's fine. But if that ain't don't stand true, then that tomato can't go outside yet. You probably need to put that in your garage. Take it outside to get daylight, and then put it back in the garage to get sun, I should say. It's a nice sized plant, though.
Let me show you how large this blueberry is. I didn't want him to pass it to me because it was so big.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Nice. That'll be okay. Now my blueberries it'll be
I don't know
fine.
nothing about that.
It'll be fine. You do need another one. My blueberries were out there all winter, and I have blueberries.
So now I'm locked in.
2 of mine and 2 of my bushes.
So now I'm locked in.
Yep, you're locked in. The blueberries are great for jams, like he said. I haven't heard of the jelly bean one though.
I don't know any of the varieties.
There's a question. I got large pot for water bath, jars, tools. What else I need? That's it.
What you gonna can, Mike? You just need whatever it is you gonna can.
That part.
And you good to go.
Oh, you know what Tia uses to keep her jars from touching the bottom? a cloth, a rag, a dish rag, or a washcloth, and she puts that at the bottom of her pot so that the jars aren't touching the bottom.
Yep.
You can buy
Yes,
stuff.
Erica. I still need to do my peppers.
Yeah.
What I was hoping was my friend would do them the same time as me. That way I felt motivated. But my friend, I'm not gonna say her name, already done did them.
I miss what we was talking about. What was that about? But I felt like it was a slight towards me, and I missed. It went right past me. I don't appreciate. You still have to do your peppers. She does have to do her peppers.
I need to do them. This
Right.
is really good.
I bet it is. I love making salsa.
It is.
Salsa, and I'm the biggest. I'm really probably the only salsa eater in the house because my husband doesn't sit and eat salsa, chips and salsa. He'll eat it in like salsa in like tacos or something, but yeah. He'll do taco salsa as well, probably more so than salsa. Yes, he said probably we'll jar up tomato sauce first. Awesome.
You're gonna love it. I see what time it is, Erica.
Miss Cheryl said you need some more tomatoes in that pot.
I was thinking the same thing, Miss Cheryl. I really was, but then I don't now.
It was funny to me because I'm like, she knows you too well. Don't start,
but
Erica.
now I don't want to throw off the ratio. Like this is perfect.
So I have an excuse.
Martika. We're gonna have to send you some salsa.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna send you some from this batch.
Okay. Do you like it? Did you not like it because of the chunkiness?
Good question.
Because Tia makes hers chunky. I don't make mine chunky.
Gina would still be blending.
Oh, heck yeah. I gave away a few jars of mine, Miss Sue, but yeah, I started making salsa before I started gardening because one of my coworkers had a garden and she brought me in a bunch of peppers and stuff from her garden. And I was like, I'll make salsa. So that was my first introduction to water bath canning. Making salsa from my coworker's garden vegetables she gave me.
I'm with you, Miss Sue. I give away a lot too. Like this is like I said, this is going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of it. Not all of it though.
Miss Cheryl, I run through it. I have one jar left.
That's why this year I'm doing salsa verde.
The fact that Tia's making salsa verde. The fact that she's making salsa right now just shows how much we eat salsa. Because we did 2 salsas last year. We did peach salsa and then we did regular salsa. I'm out of all my regular salsa because I made my regular one hot. And hot is my favorite.
And I've made
my peach is a spicy peach, but the peach cuts the heat a little bit. So when I want that hot, I need just the hot. So I have one peach left.
Hey, Chime Moss.
Hey, Chime Moss. I clean the jar.
Yeah, so we did the one live, and then I made another one after that. And here I am making more.
Mm-hmm. And that's how much we go through it. And we were making full batches. So I probably had 14 at least jars between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the only person who really eats it. So that just shows you how much I eat salsa. I did give away a little bit though. I think I gave away
I
like
love
2 or 3 jars.
I don't like I said, I feel like this is so good. I don't know what it is, but I feel some kind of way about giving away this batch. People from work, they're gonna get the batch down in the basement.
Oh, you still
And I'm
have
gonna
some
eat
in the
this.
basement.
I had
Mm-hmm.
5 jars. And we have 3 offices. So I was like, it'd be nice if I could send at least 2 or 3 jars to each office.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, getting this one.
Tomato salsa from tomato. Yeah, I eat that, Mike. Oh, I can eat it
Hey
both ways.
Anita.
Did I miss
How
Mike?
many jars do I expect? Let me see. Let me think. I'm trying to do the math. So last time I did a big pot full, I got 18 jars. That's not a pot full though. And I've already skimmed off the top of it. So maybe 6, maybe 15, 14, 15 jars. We'll see. Because I'm okay with not canning it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first
technically
thing
don't
I
need to
ate. Like
can
I've
it.
been picking.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
I've never had fresh tomatillos, Miss Sue, but I'm
I
looking
haven't
forward
either.
to
I
it.
was just reading that one.
However, I had a tomatillo salsa at a authentic Mexican restaurant, and when I tell you it was so good, I ordered some to take home. I was like, "Can I order a container just to take home?" It was delicious.
Just salsa. You're right, Miss Felicia. I'm not going to have none left. I better get the canning. Yes, I am water bath canning it. So I've got my water bath canner set up. I've got my jars in the water bath canner already heated up. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of citric acid in each jar.
Shut up, Erica. I already see it coming.
What?
I'm not saying it. I don't even know if she's still in here to catch it.
Was you yawning, Gina?
David.
Got caught up?
We doing some salsa, David. She's doing salsa tonight.
Hey, David.
Some chunky salsa. All my candy stuff is in boxes. Oh, that sucks. I know you do, Miss Cheryl. Yeah,
All right.
but this is definitely easy. Diva. I think she stepped away because she didn't catch something that I had just did.
What, you was yawning?
What? Oh yeah, I know where she at. I see her. She not in here, but she's in both. She's in 2 places. I'm Concentrate son graduating college. Oh, congrats. Miss Cheryl graduating in 14 days. Nice. It is, Miss Sue. Listen, a lot of people don't know David has all these different talents. Like
Mm-hmm.
he got some gifts out there. And like some of his older shorts, I mean, you got to go back. Shows like some of his art and stuff like that. So, yeah. He be out here doing a little something, something. I must have missed something new you put out. I had to check it out because I haven't watched any content up until today, and I really haven't watched. I've popped into some people's lives and watched their lives today. But before that, yeah, I didn't even have the energy to pop on just to watch. I listened to Miss Shirley Thursday night. And I literally had my phone laying on a nightstand and I had my earpiece in and I was laying darn near falling asleep. You're good, David. You're good. Cause I can't do that stuff. I'm not gonna say I can't. I've never even some of the stuff just hasn't even, been something that I've tried to do, but listen, I've seen some of your work. Right, Miss Cheryl, off the chain. Ooh, I gotta go check out what y'all saw. I'm gonna have to check it out.
What they
Don't
say?
worry. David got some kind of video out with something he done did. I need to see what it is. He's getting a lot of compliments.
I'm gonna have to go check it out.
Which
Okay,
I'm not
David.
that part because I've seen some of the older stuff he's done, and I know he does good work.
Got no vinegar.
See, I think like it'd be interesting how I can't be closer to some of you guys where I could just show up and maybe get dinner or, have you make art pieces or, harvest a few green beans and items, because you got the 9-8 weather. She do be canning though. She do be canning, David. We all have our little things, but you be can too. Don't act like you don't be over there canning. David, I got go ahead, what you say, T?
I said this was easy.
Yes. Is that how many you're gonna get out of that? I see 9 jars.
I got more in there.
Oh, okay. So,
But I mean, I'm about to have me another bowl.
Yes. She did, didn't she, Michelle? Michelle said you gave her the bug of canning. You did. I wish you could.
Get it, Miss Cheryl.
I
Miss Cheryl ain't
would
look
love
back.
to come by, Miss Sue. I would love that. I did so many time if you read the chat where that what the, oh are you talking about are you talking to Miss Felicia? Do you need a new inner top every time? Yes. Do you need to use a new inner top every time? Yes. But what I do, it depends because On some stuff, the seal, I was trying to, this isn't something I can, this is a candle, but it's one of those type of jars. So in some stuff, when you can it, when you try to take the lid off, it's so secure that it kind of bends a little bit when you get it off. So I just toss those. But the ones that don't bend up on me, I wash them and I put them in a separate drawer, and I'll use them for stuff that I'm not canning. So say I'm just putting something in a jar to put it in my fridge because I want to
For seasonings or.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Use those again for stuff like that, but you cannot use them again for canning. So the rings you can reuse, the lids you can't. And they sell the boxes of the.
Yep. You just gotta have your own little system.
Yep. They sell boxes with just the lids and just the rings.
Mm-hmm.
She's whichever way the warmest is for y'all, David, because Miss Sue said she's in 9A. Yes,
So
I
is that
reuse if
Southern?
I'm like refrigerating, or like Tia said, if I'm making some seasonings and I'm just put my I'm just keeping my
For something
seasoning in
else.
a jar. I think this is the elderberry you sent me.
Oh.
Then you sent me.
Yeah.
Why I can't even smell it?
I was gonna say, smelling it like doesn't make it work.
No. But I was just saying I couldn't smell it. I could smell this candle. A little bit.
Is that my Renaissance grandma's candle?
Mm-hmm.
I got one too. I never heard of Sugarland.
David. Oh, that's in Texas, I think. South Texas.
And no, David, these lids aren't from China. If I get the cheap lids, I don't can with them. I only can with the ball lids. If I get like the dollar store lids or something like that, they're going to go for anything but canning.
I'm the same. Even when I buy jars that have, just like I would buy my ball jars, I don't trust. I just don't. Even though they might be great, I trust ball.
Mm-hmm. Same. You got that bread. But it's past Houston. We're going to Houston in October. And Gina, are you going in August?
I'm going to Austin. Oh, y'all. It's a spider on my dang on ceiling. Anyway, I'm going to Austin, Texas. Girl caught my eye. The end of July.
End of July.
That's got to go.
Y'all watch Gina, because she ain't going to act right.
Sir, she's
not going to act right.
Anywhere. Like, why would you be visible to me? Why don't you go? And don't come over this way. Like, I'm trapped. I got to kill it because that's the only way I can get out there. It's moving. I'm sorry, y'all. I promise y'all. It's just give me a second. I gotta see what
I was this close to making you big so we can see you cut up.
It'd be
Gina
like
looking
one
at a
of them.
spider. Y'all missed that.
Yes, it'd be like one of them TV shows where they'd be like, "Ding," like a commercial.
You just get the black and white screen.
Listen,
I'll be watching that sucker too. Miss
listen.
Cheryl, when are you going live again?
Yeah, I can't. I cannot. I gotta figure this out. Hold on. First, it was going like towards the wall, so I was gonna see if it started trying to come down the wall. Then I could smack it on. Is that even a spider? I can't tell if it's
Is
a
it
spider
moving,
or
Gina, or is it just a
it's
spot?
moving. No, it's moving.
Then what could it
I
be?
can't. I was the body starting to look like a giant ant.
Hey, Duval. Been listening. Heard Gina say she's in Austin in July. I'm planning to go in July also. My son is being stationed
No, it's a
in
spider.
Italy. Aww.
It's a spider.
Yes, y'all need to do a meetup. Are you taking a picture?
I was trying to.
Miss Felicia said you hallucinate.
No, it's a spider. Oh no, it's moving. It went from that end of the wall to this. It's over here by me now. Because it doesn't listen. I said go somewhere where I can't. It's coming over this way. Hold
Mike,
on,
do
y'all.
not say that. Do not. That yes, that is a nightmare. I can't even watch those videos. I have to flip away. Swipe up.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. So this
Chime
is
on said it's a lizard. Is it a lizard?
No, ma'am.
I don't think they got lizards in Ohio. David. She should have turned the camera so we could see.
No, ma'am. Y'all gonna hear all the destruction. You want to see it too?
Yes, we want to see it.
No, ma'am.
David. I'm going to say no. No, it does not.
I can't reach it. Hold on, y'all. This is not right. Okay.
You're going to have to call in some help, Gina. You want some?
My husband is in the basement. He won't be able to hear me. And Miracle, I can't hear her, so that means she's in the back room. And if it keeps moving like it is right now, please don't change course. I might be able to get it.
I was saying, can you get a broom or something?
Yeah, that means I would have to leave the room, which means that it could not be where I can see it when I get back. That would be a problem.
Miss Cheryl said, pull your chair up.
I got
But
it.
is your
Nope,
chair
it's coming.
on
It's coming down the wall.
wheels?
Nope.
Don't do it if it's on wheels. And I don't know, David. I have lived here, and I have never seen them little lizards like down south or in Florida where they just on the side of your house. I've never seen those.
All right. So what had
Y'all
happened
see her
was,
shadow?
it started. Did y'all? It started coming down the wall, and I was able to get it. It came. It literally. It came from the doorway. It came up here. Then it went back that way. It had to go. It had to go.
Did you do a little jump when you hairspray and a lighter? Mike.
This
Y'all
chair
don't
is
got
on
the little
rollers.
lizards, baby.
I do have a step stool in here too. I could have used, but that was too much. That would have been too much. I probably would have killed myself trying to get it and being on the step stool. It's just y'all. Because if the thing would have moved, or like you know how sometimes you hit it and then it webs down and try to get it. Oh no. Mm-mm.
You should have turned the camera so we could help you.
No, y'all would have been helping. Y'all would have been laughing at me. What little this poor little spider? Poor little.
I was just about to say that.
Whose business was in my house? Because I don't recall nobody putting in on no mortgage, no lights, no gas. They just show up and freeload and no.
David says Florida has some baby dinosaurs.
Your house is inside. Now let them live in my garden. I don't bother them there. I am.
Mike said, got me looking around. Don't you hate that, Mike? When you watching something and now all of a sudden you start looking around and seeing. For real, where's Fido? My dog? You want to see my dog? Phil?
That. No, he's not saying for real. He's saying FR. He's talking to Miss Felicia.
Oh, Miss Felicia. You mean Bella? She's a good girl.
You said that like Kodak ain't. Kodak.
I said what I said. I said what I said. No. I just almost burned my kitchen up. Forgot I left a pan of grease on. Duval burned up my range hood. My nerves are shot.
No,
yes,
girl. Oh,
Duval.
My nerves would be shot too. I've done some damage before in the past, forgetting something.
Yeah,
Lord.
I have to.
What are roaches? What are y'all talking about?
She's sitting right here listening because she a good girl.
Hey, unicorn lady.
Hey, unicorn lady. So what has everybody been up to today? We just went grocery shopping. Marcus smoked some meat, like always. And that's all we did today.
I didn't kill it. Kill it. Hold on. Oh, it is bold with it too. It's like, oh, you didn't get me.
Gina. Don't you got some bug spray?
Not in here. Actually, I don't even have none in the house, to be quite honest.
No, we have bug spray. Happy.
Where did you go? You made it a point to be seen. Be seen again. There you go. You ain't living this time. Ha! Dead. Dead.
David's the Spider-Man Black version.
And this time I got a corpse. He dead. Mm-hmm.
Only kitchen fire I've ever had was a turkey pan that was flexible and grease got into the heating element.
I
You
need to
worked
get
and then
some
you
bug spray. I actually really don't have any.
I'll do bug spray because I'm not going to kill them. I cannot kill them with my hand, with a shoe, with a broom. I need spray.
Yeah, we don't get bugs in here that when we first moved into this house, we used to see like spiders in those little
Mm-hmm.
centipede thingies all the time in the
Mm-hmm.
basement. And since we've been in here, like, and got past all that, we don't have them like that. So usually in the spring, my husband sprays the
Yep.
perimeter, and because I'd be like, I don't want anything trying to come in here. But spiders, you're going to see a spider every now and again. We just kill them.
We get spiders in the fall because they're trying to come in. So spring and fall, we spray. Now, we had a really bad problem with those little ants and had an exterminator can't come out. And he just said where we are, it's just basically an ant hill. So like that, we can have ants. I don't know if y'all caught my live a couple weeks ago, but we was dealing with the ants. But they gone now. We sprayed, got everything taken care of, and ain't seen no ants. But usually it's just the spiders and the ants. Only reason you ate that is because you didn't want him to get it. That's just greedy.
Things gonna look up for you, Duval. They're gonna look up for you. It's just been a day.
Mm-hmm.
I weeded out my yard too.
When? Truth gonna find a way to the light.
Okay, so what had happened was
Y'all caught that slip up.
I almost did. I was like, shut up, girl. It was today because I felt better. I felt a little bit more like myself for the first time this week. So I'll probably be in bed most of the time tomorrow.
Okay. 15 minutes. That only needs to boil for 15 minutes. My mom used to say when we would get the coughing, like that hacky cough, she'd be like, there you go to barking. Don't you come to me when you get to go to barking because I told you to put something on your head.
See?
Get back.
I do have a jacket on.
Don't come when you get to go in the barking. Spiders and these jungle lizards jumping like monkeys. Look at Miss Felicia. When was you out in the garden? She caught herself, Miss Felicia.
What? Somebody said something?
No, I don't know.
I straight caught myself. I was like, wait a minute. I probably was doing too much, but I felt better for the first time. Like I had energy to get something done, and I hadn't done anything in days. When I said nothing, I haven't cooked for my family until today. I hadn't done anything. Like we were ordering takeout every day. Every day. Well, they were, because I didn't even have an appetite.
And that's okay. You needed the rest, Lydia tomorrow, or Gina tomorrow, y'all. See how she feeling since she was out peopling. She was in the garden. She just thought it was regular.
I just needed to get a couple things. I needed some fruit.
Lydia said you was peopling.
She did. She's such a liar. She told me she was going to tell you that, though. I was like, I am not. I'm just getting some bananas and some grapes. And I saw some plums, so I got those.
No, what you said was snitches get stitches.
I did. I did. She was snitching, y'all.
I have asthma, and my mom can hear me from the other room. See, the moms be here, and my mom don't be having sympathy. She be like, "No, I told you. I told you." You be like, "Mommy,
Yeah.
I don't feel well." I told
My
you.
husband absolutely hears if I'm wheezing because I told you after I had pneumonia years ago, they be watching me like a hawk between him and Destiny and
No.
yeah, they all do.
Mm-hmm. I said 15 minutes, but I didn't start the timer. I'm gonna say 10, 15.
Hmm. Mike, in the future, do not buy the poison. Just buy the traps. I did that in my first house I ever lived in. My oldest daughter, who's 26 now, she was 20. She was 20. She was 2 going on 3 when we moved into that house, and a mouse got in there, and I heard it through the walls, and
Mm,
I thought it was a bird or something that got into the into the
mm.
something, and I was hearing it, and they was like, no, it's probably a mouse. So I went out and bought poison, what you don't consider with poison, because I didn't know this. I was only like 20 something,
Mhm.
is that they gonna eat that poison and they gonna go somewhere and die. And it could be
Yeah.
anywhere. And you might not ever find it, but you will smell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So luckily for me, it did die and it died on my kitchen floor. So
Oh,
girl, let me tell you how it happened to how I found it. I was getting ready for work the next morning, getting Destiny
ew.
ready for school. I know, getting Destiny ready for school, and I literally walked into my kitchen, but I felt like in my peripheral or in my vision, when I stepped in my kitchen, I had stepped over something. So when I looked back to see what I thought I saw, it was that,
No, ma'am.
and I panicked. This was
No,
before
ma'am. I would have too.
I panicked. And you should have seen me getting it out of the house. I had my broom and I was like 50 feet away from it and I'm like shoving it. And I had my screen door propped open so it could just go out.
David said, "Lord."
So sad. And it was just me and her. So it wasn't nobody else who could get it. I
Mm-hmm.
had to do it. It was just me and my
Mm-mm.
baby.
I would
I was
not. When it
in the
was just
wild
me and
man.
Mimi, um, I would not. I remember once because I put those glue traps out and I found
Mhm.
one on the glue trap. No, ma'am. We went to work, took her to school. I called my uncle. I had to wait until my uncle got off of work. So I sat at my mom's house to about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then he came
Mhm.
over because I was not setting
Mhm.
foot in that house until it was
Listen,
gone. And every
listen,
time, I, I need you come and get it. I don't
listen.
know where it's at. I just heard it.
I would have been stuck because my brothers are both scared of mice. Because where we grew up at, it wasn't odd for us to see mice because we grew up in like a country area of our city,
Mm-hmm.
and so like that we had huge yards that were like fields, and so it was like fields all around us. And yeah, that wasn't odd to see like garden mice. And we had people who had gardens and stuff in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I would usually tease them because they were scared of them. I really wasn't scared of them like that. Like even with that one, I just didn't want it in my house, and I wasn't going to be touching it. But I wasn't like I ain't gonna lie, I freaked out a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. Now if I saw one, it's not. I don't freak out the same. I've had a frog in my
I don't think I've ever seen a real rat,
I've never seen a rat.
like on TV or somewhere, but I don't think I've ever seen a real rat.
I've never seen one. But I've had a frog. We had one that was just camping out in front of our garage one time since we lived here. Mm-hmm. It's been a while. It's probably been 10 years. But yeah, there was a frog there. I was like, what? Where did the frog come from? But yeah.
Where frog from?
I don't know
Thank
where
you,
it was.
Miss Sue. 1015.
See, you know what? I found that the field mice are more of a problem for people.
I have a
who-
big
when they don't
delay.
keep them. You have a delay for when people, I call them garden mice. They are garden mice. They are. Like we had a rat.
Mhm.
No, these things are little. They're little. I was married then, David. We've been married. We were married when we before we moved into this house. Mm-mm. Now the squirrels, tree rats, I see all the time. Tree rats, but I don't. I've never
Yeah.
seen an actual rat.
Squirrels,
Nope.
raccoons, possums. See those all the time.
Yeah, if I was on a see, this is why people be like, you need to go to New York. You've never been to New York. If I see y'all got me messed up. And people will act like I can't
Right.
even finish my sentence. That's how frustrated I am by the thought of it. I cannot finish my sentence. That's never gonna be a thing. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I don't blame you, Miss Sue. I would have did it too. I would be like, hit it. Go hit it. I give
Listen,
you a cookie.
leave you alone unless nope. Erica talking about they leave you alone unless you have food. No, they're not leaving
No,
me alone because they're
I don't
there.
want it there.
Thank you. You're not leaving me
Mm-mm.
alone. You're there.
Mm-mm.
No. And you guys have those geckos in Texas, don't you, Miss Sue? Because my cousin used to live in Katy, and she said she wouldn't go outside at night because she said they everywhere. They were
Them
everywhere. Like,
geckos
in the grass
and
stuff.
frogs. I have seen them geckos and frogs in Katy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My phone is ringing. Y'all see if the picture vibrating?
No. Oh yeah.
Ain't nobody for me.
I see it.
I ain't even have it plugged up. So 5 more minutes.
I didn't see it. Yeah, David, I had to go see Cece's video too.
Duval says her husband saw a rat in the chicken coop. I don't go out there anymore without him. I don't blame you.
Mm-mm.
I would do the same thing.
Mm-mm.
With or without him. I wouldn't go out there.
Yeah. Yeah. No. See, I get rats in Texas. Like actual rats.
But don't they have them everywhere?
No, Tia, because they don't have them here. We're gonna say that, and that's what we're gonna say. Because I ain't never seen one. They don't live here.
Okay, so it's about time. I'm pretty sure you got them. You ain't seen them, but you got them.
Did she just Tia, I don't need that kind of stuff in my head.
Truth hurts, Gina.
Mm-mm.
Rants were in Chicago. Wow, Miss Cheryl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're right, David. They everywhere.
They not here.
I had to fix. Girl, he did. I had to fix that wall. I had to go to Lowe's. I know that's right. Lock them out.
Have a good night, Sam.
Good night, Sam. Thanks for stopping by. Night bean juice.
Who had rats? I have baby pigs. I ain't had no rats. Tree rats. And I know.
Teen City hires.
And I have never seen anything that even made me think it was a rat, even when we lived in the country area of my city. I don't need it to ever happen.
How did we get on this topic?
I don't want to talk about it no more because now I can get it out.
What did I see though? Erica, yes, Cheryl. I seen that the
Hey,
city
Mona.
hires people to collect rat traps in Chicago because it's bad. Oh my goodness, I've never seen one.
I've
Hey,
been to
Mona.
Chicago and never seen one. And had I seen one, I would never come back. I've been there several times.
I've never seen.
I'm telling you, one time, and I'm
Mona,
not.
how you doing? How you feeling? I was up late last night and I was like, I know Mona live. Mona didn't go live last night. I was about to hop in and everything. Drop the link.
Now she gonna go live tonight. You gonna be like,
I'm already feeling that way. When you popped in this chat, I had my head down.
right? She did. She surely did. I was like, that's sad because I was like fine all day and I was doing the same thing. I was starting to decline, but that's normal for my body to start to feel tired at that time. And I was supposed to take a nap earlier. It never happened.
You didn't take a nap?
What did you do?
Because you was out doing stuff?
No, I was just sitting on the couch watching. I watched The Negotiator. Then I watched The Lord of the Rings. And then I watched Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. I was just watching movies.
I was like, how you get all the movies in? This is the last time I talked to you.
I only watched one of the Lord of the Rings. Because one of those is 3 hours by itself. And it was the Two Towers. And then I watched this was all on Philo as well, so it even had commercials. But yeah, I watched all those things.
Mike said nobody was live, so he binged Disney Plus.
Shut up, David. He's now you in on it. He said I got an hour and 13 minutes left.
Thank you, Miss Felicia. She do. She winding down. She winding down.
Yeah, I like the Lord of the Rings, Mike. I do.
I need to watch The Mandalorian. I like to binge watch. So right now I am rewatching for probably the third or fourth time all the Law and Orders. And when I get done with that, I literally have a list of different things, no matter how many times I've seen them, that I'm going to rewatch. So The Mandalorian is on my list, but it's close to the end of my list. I got a lot of things that I'm going to rewatch.
Yeah. I haven't watched the Mandalorian.
Really? I like it. I really do. I like it.
But you can't can the rest of it? What?
The canner is full, Marcus.
Oh.
More like 13 minutes.
I saw that. I'm ignoring Erica. I saw her say it.
You can talk.
Gina, I'm surprised you're still awake.
I'm all the way up.
Gina had a lot of rest.
All the way up. I'm all the way up.
All right, y'all. When y'all see her start to do this, make sure y'all say that. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way.
Lydia was watching that movie earlier, Erica. It was hilarious when Tia called us and how Lydia answered the phone. She looked like she was asleep, laid back.
She really did.
Oh,
she was all laid out.
Man, listen. She said she was watching Peter Pan. I haven't watched it yet.
I heard it was good though.
Does anyone have Sweet Tooth on Netflix on their list? What is Sweet Tooth?
I heard it was good, Sweet Tooth, but I haven't seen it.
I just binge watched. What is it about? Is it one of the baking series or something?
No, it's about, isn't it? It's a little boy or something. Is he with a monster or a? I've heard about it. It's got a little kid in it or something. I'm gonna take these jars out. All right.
Oh, it's a drama.
I think it's like a fantasy series, though.
Oh, I see now. Okay. I'll check it out. I love fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
The issue I have with Netflix is that I get invested in a fantasy show on there, and then they don't keep bringing it. I've been waiting for the third season of The Witcher for 20 years, as it is.
It's coming.
That's what they say. Then they did Cursed and never did a second season to it. They decided they weren't running it back. See, I don't like that. Don't start something and then you, especially if it's going to be your own network series.
So I know that with The Witcher, if they're done with production, I think they're just like finishing edits and stuff like that. But the third season is coming, and they've made talks about the fourth season. But Henry Cavill won't be back for the fourth season.
Mm-hmm.
That's
another thing. Let me tell you something. If there was anybody in this industry that was genius, it was, what is his name that did Marvel?
Was Kevin?
No. Stan Lee. That's his name. Because Stan Lee made sure that he contracted those folks for whatever series he put them in. So even when he did the X-Men series, they had the same people, same actors all the way through.
Yeah.
The Avengers series, same actors all the way through. Contracted them in. That's smart business thinking, because one thing I don't like is switching up my character, especially if it's a main character. Like, just think if they switched to play Iron Man midway through.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't do that.
I mean, they did that with the Hawk, though. But I was glad with their final person for the Hawk.
Well, they never switched him from the Avengers. They switched him from what he originally, when it was the Hawk.
No, I mean when they first came out with that movie with Eric Bana, and they had like the Hawk Poodle, and then they did another Hawk movie with Edward Norton.
See, I didn't watch any of the Hawk movies. The only Hulk I saw was in the Avengers series
Oh.
because I wasn't interested in the movie itself.
I'm just gonna keep stirring that so it doesn't stick
Yes,
to the
he did a
bottom.
cameo in all his stuff. And you know what? Before I knew he did a cameo, it was like it's like background noise. You don't even see it. As soon as I found out that he did a cameo, that was a
That's
thing
all
he
you see
did,
now.
I see it every single time. I'm like, there he is. In every single movie, he was there. Every single one of that in his life, during his life. But yes, it was always some kind of cameo, which is pretty cool. Also, for people who get into Disney movies, Disney Pixar. Actually, I think it started with the Pixar movies, though, not so much the Disney ones. But anyway, there is a what do they call them? Is it called an Easter egg in all of those, and those as well?
Pixar is really good with the Easter eggs.
Well, they have the same one in every movie. It's like A113. And it's and once I knew that, and now sometimes we didn't see them, and then we'll see a movie 10 times before I'm like, miracle, I just saw it, and I finally catch it because it can be in such odd places. Sometimes it's a license plate, sometimes an apartment address, sometimes it's a street name, sometimes it's a business address. It's like different stuff. Yes, I love it though. I like little stuff like that.
You're right, Erica. She said Netflix takes 4 or 5 years to come out with something. I love their Unsolved Mysteries series. I've always watched it. Me and my grandma used to watch it. And I'm like, why do I have to wait so long for it to come out?
This is why I have a hard time starting up a series on Netflix. I don't trust them. I have trust issues with them.
Well, it's just 8 episodes or so, but it was good. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
Icons Unearthed Marvel. Was that on Disney? Had to have been on Disney, right? I have to watch that. I'll have to add that to my list.
And honestly, since Stan passed, they are really dropping the ball on the Marvel stuff. He kept Marvel, like, I was never disappointed. And now I'm like, y'all just putting stuff out there because they're just banking.
Heartache after heartache.
Yep. But they don't care about what they're putting out there. They're just trying to bank off of what Marvel already was. It was already a cash cow from how well it did when Stan was alive. Now they're just putting out crap. The CGI they did for Doctor Strange, the monster they had. I said, y'all just don't care. That was worse than seeing a Godzilla King Kong movie. It was just horrible.
Okay, I have 3 more jars that I'm going to go ahead and fill up.
Oh, that's all you have left is like 3 jars worth?
That's all the jars that I pulled out.
Okay.
So, yes.
Well, no, you said they weren't getting that batch. I was about to say, because you wouldn't even need to can that if you were taking it to work. But since they're not
I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Well, it just depends, though, if you wanted to give them that batch or the batch you already had made. What's on Vice TV? Vice TV had a great series on Marvel. Oh, okay. Now, see, Mike, I was actually a Marvel fan before the movies all started coming out. Not so much on the Avengers side, but the X-Men.
X-Men.
I was a 19, 20-year-old woman waking up Saturday morning to watch the X-Men.
Well,
10
you
o'clock.
tell it when Disney Plus came out, that was the first thing that I pulled up.
And I'm talking about the cartoon.
Exactly, the cartoons.
Yes. So
I
when they
took off
started
work the first day Disney Plus came out.
Listen. So when they started coming out with the movies, I was not a happy person because they did not stick to the comic as closely as they should have. And the what happened is I think that they didn't realize how well it was going to do, because then they came back and swung around and tried to bring things back to where it should have been to start with, because the Beast should have been there in the first one. And then you're gonna come out with First Class like two movies later, and the Beast was there. Duh, the Beast was an original X-Men. Why wasn't he in the first movie?
You're right.
And Gambit should have been in there longer as well, because Gambit was, I don't know if Gambit was an original, like from the comic part of it. I don't remember when he came in, but he didn't die off quickly either. He was part of them like for a long time. And I think in the movies they didn't, something happened, and I think Gambit died pretty quickly. But yeah, they didn't get to things like they should have.
Okay, so I got 12 pints out of that batch, along with what I ate and what we gave to the neighbors. And then this is a quart that I am not going to can.
I know that's right.
Can you tell I'm excited?
Yeah, you're gonna go through that one. I'll be going through the salsa, so yeah. I'm not even sure the quart is enough.
And then Marcus, you know, he did that talking. That's hot. What you put in that? He gonna. That's better than the last batch.
See,
I don't have any wide mouth lids. That's all right. That's all right. I don't need none. It's gonna get 8.
what I had to do with Marvel as kind of under sold off a ton of characters.
Yeah, they did.
Etc. That's that show talks about it. Okay, but if that's the case, why were they able to bring them back later?
I know, like with Spider-Man, they had Spider-Man, like they had to do a contract because Spider-Man was Sony. And Sony contracted Spider-Man to them. But the Spider-Man movies aren't Marvel.
That's what he said. But you know what? I couldn't imagine they sold off the Beast. He wasn't that.
They just didn't include him. They just didn't include him.
Because they could have sold Wolverine. They could have sold him. But ain't nobody buying Beast. I mean, he was an original, but ain't nobody buying him. Now, Wolverine or Professor X, yeah.
Y'all hear him over here popping?
I heard it.
Pop.
But yeah, and you know what? If they couldn't get Spider-Man back, I would not have been. Anyway, I mean, I like the character, but if he wasn't there, I wouldn't.
was that, Gina?
I wouldn't care. I actually don't like any of the Spider-Man people who play Spider-Man until the kid did it in the Avengers part. I
Really?
like him. Mm-hmm. I
I
didn't
like.
get into Spider-Man like that.
I did. I watched the original Tobey Maguire's.
I did too.
I didn't watch the Andrew Garfield ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could have done without Spider-Man. And don't get me on DC. I don't care for the DC stuff.
Oh no, and I've tried and tried and tried.
To all the movie characters like Thor or
Tickle Me Elmo.
one of which was funny. Yeah. Yeah. And I did like the Thor movies. That was only in the wasn't that only in the U-verse or something like that, a multiverse? The black boy who played Spider-Man. That only happened in the multiverse, right?
Mm-hmm. And I think they're coming out with a second one.
And I didn't like it that much. Don't do it. I was not a huge fan of the multiverse. And a lot of people was hyping it up, but I just it was interesting. I just no. It wasn't my thing.
Okay, 15 minutes from now.
But all the other ones, I'll take. I like now they about to do another Guardian of the Galaxy.
I don't think I want to watch it.
I am torn.
I
love the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I feel like they're about to ruin it. I feel like they're about to ruin it. I actually love the first two. They already ruined it with that little Christmas bull crap they threw in there. Did you watch that one? It was supposed to be the first Christmas without Gamora.
Mm-hmm.
Ciao. It's on Disney Plus.
I don't want to watch it.
You don't.
I know where it's at.
You won't miss anything. I'm trying to think who else, who was on it.
I only like the Incredible Hulk that came on after Duke Boy every Friday. I remember that Incredible Hulk.
You ain't missed nothing, Mike. I watched it and I was like, this was my thing. I think I said something to you about it, Tia, because I was confused. Or maybe I said it to Destiny. I don't remember. I didn't realize Gamora didn't live.
Oh, it was me, you, and Lydia. We had a whole conversation.
I was like, why they done did this movie? It wasn't until the Christmas movie that I realized that she didn't live, because I was like, what are they talking about? Why is he sad about Gamora? What happened to Gamora?
She lived, but she wasn't with them.
I forgot because it felt like she was, but she was still there. I was like, no, that was before she was part of them. When they went back. And I was like, that's not fair because Black Widow sacrificed herself. So how both of them gonna be gone?
Lou Ferrigno. I know what you mean. Yes, I remember him. Happy Days and Mork and Mindy. Exactly.
I used to watch both of those, David.
1050, thank you.
I watched Alf too.
I watched them all. I remember watching Dick Van Dyke and the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Mm-hmm. And there was another one. Lucy. I didn't like Lucy that much, but I did like Dick Van Dyke.
I used to like the Carol Burnett Show.
My grandma loved
that. Hers was like comedy skits. Mm-hmm. I used to like it. It was funny to me.
She loved her. I like all those shows.
No, I don't remember Land of the Lost.
I do. That actually popped up in my timeline on Instagram. I guess I follow someone and they'll play like 80s and 90s theme songs, and that popped up and I was like, I remember Land of the Lost.
I watched
The
the Honeymooners.
Honeymooners, I remember them. Laverne and Shirley.
Kiss My Grits.
You old David.
Yeah, I used to watch all that stuff. Gilligan's Island, the Beverly Hillbillies,
Yes, the Beverly Hillbillies.
Love Boat. I used to watch MASH.
Couldn't stand Mork and Mindy. I didn't really like them either. Now, Press Your Luck. You couldn't tell me nothing when Press Your Luck came on. No whammies.
See,
No whammies.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember Press Your Luck? It was a game show. And that was where the little thing went around and you had to stop your thing. And if you got on a whammy, it would dance out and do stuff.
Mm-mm. Nope, didn't watch that one.
David said, Nanu, Nanu.
You know, that's probably the one show that I was probably not the biggest fan of. God dang it, what's his name?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
He's done so many great things, but he wasn't as funny to me on that one. But probably because I was younger too. I was a wee one. I don't remember Fantasy Island either.
Remember when
heard of
everyone
it, but I
would go on Love Boat and Gilligan's? I remember Fantasy Island, but I can't remember. Like, it's actually like my memory of me watching it. I can remember stuff about it just from like talking to people, but I don't think I've ever watched
He was funny, David. I don't know. I didn't get into him that heavy, but maybe, like I said, I was just too young to really appreciate Robin with Mork and Mindy. But when I got older and watching him in movies and stuff, oh, I loved him.
Falcon Crest.
I know. You know what, though, Miss Cheryl? Even when it comes to my music, I have such an old soul because we used to listen to it, like what my parents listened to. So
I do too. I do too. So we had XM radio for the longest, and I only listened to one station on there. So we were like, get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. Only listen to one station. So actually, I rode around in my car for well over a year with no radio on. I didn't need to listen to anything. Or if we went out of town, I would like turn on a movie or something and listen to it. But I just recently got a new car and we've got the trial in there and it's back on that same station. I was like, I miss, 48, 49, and 50. All I do is listen to 50 Groove on XM.
Yeah. What's the Slee Stacks? I have heard of that.
I don't remember no Slee Stacks.
Yeah, I remember Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Charlie's Angels. Three's Company.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard. Remember all of them. My favorite show as a kid is The Greatest American Hero. I ain't never heard of that.
Mike? Are you talking about G.I. Joe's? Or are you actually talking about it's called The Greatest American Hero?
I'll be jamming on the radio. I know you do, Miss Cheryl. That's why I was like, I think I'm gonna have to keep XM, even if it's for that one little station. I think I'm gonna have to keep it. Now, Marcus said because it's $10.99 a month. He was like, call him and tell him you can't pay for it, and he was like, they'll take it down to $5. I was like, okay. Best theme song.
Yeah, I think that's the G.I. Joe theme song, The Greatest American Hero. Or maybe it's it's a song.
That girl, David. That was my girlfriend. I remember The Greatest American Hero, like Mike. I love. I ain't never heard of The Greatest American Hero. Fish with Barboa.
I don't know. Same, Miss Sue. I like dry humor. So like kind of dry, sarcastic humor. That's what I like.
I do not. I get frustrated watching those little silly movies.
I know I don't like silly. I like the sarcastic stuff. I like what is his name? The one who did Deadpool. I like that kind of humor.
I do like Deadpool. Welcome back, Carter. Yes, I remember.
That's the kind of humor I like.
They're talking about that at work. And they were like, what sitcoms do you like? I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a sitcom. Now, a drama series? Okay, here's my list, but not a sitcom.
Mm-hmm. I watched a little bit. Hey, Andale.
Thank you for stopping by.
I've watched a little bit of Abbott Elementary. It's actually good.
I've heard it's good.
I don't know if that's considered a sitcom or not, but I guess it's a series. Oh, I love Bernie, how he told jokes. Yes.
Taxi. And
see, that's
then
what I like. I don't need the goofy. I like the dry, just sarcastic funny. That's my kind of funny.
And I know them grandkids wore you out. When our grandkids left a couple of weeks ago, they left early Sunday morning. And we just got them up, got them dressed. Mom was here, put them in the car. They had to get back on the highway. I slept all day. Mm-hmm. I slept all day, woke up to eat and went back to sleep and then woke back up to eat. I was exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
They wore me out.
That's
and Marcus was with them more than I was.
See. And I got my baby Monday, I think. Yep.
And which is why you need to be resting and not be out in that yard and out peopling.
I'm not gonna be tomorrow. Yeah, this is how you know I didn't feel well. Today I canceled my hair appointment for tomorrow because I was like, I just don't think it's a good idea to even try to put myself through it. I need to let myself recoup more.
I do remember Tim Conway. I can remember being over at my grandparents' house and they was watching him.
That's one of the reasons I like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Only the Willy Wonka version. I don't care for the Charlie one. And it's because Gene Wilder is so funny. He's so dry. Like, no, don't stop. Like, I don't care. You're not going to listen anyway. It's so funny to me.
Mona, I'm with you on Columbo. My mama loved her some Columbo. Benny Hill show. Y'all naming some good ones.
They go home tomorrow. I love them, but I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got naming a bunch of stuff I didn't watch. I didn't watch Columbo, Kojak. What was the other one I saw somebody say? Benny Hill.
Yes, that girl. I think I heard that girl. I like George Jefferson, Fritz.
I love
Marcus
Richard
still
Oh,
watches Sanford
yeah.
and Sons.
Richard and Jean did See No Evil, Hear No Evil. And then they did another one. I can't remember what it was called.
Brady Bunch. Mona throwing down some good ones.
Brady Bunch. I watched Fred Sanford and the Jeffersons.
I'm saying Marcus will still watch Sanford and Sons. Still. Binge watch it. David, Miss Cheryl said you a youngin'. Mel Brooks.
Yep. Green Acres is the place to be. I used to watch that one.
The Ghost of Mrs. Murr. I remember all of them.
I don't know that one.
My grandma would watch it. And yes, he was.
I haven't
I've ever seen Father Dead, but I've heard of him.
Yeah.
And then I do remember because my grandma, she would watch her shows, and if you didn't want to watch her shows with her, you could go in the back room and watch the older TV that only had 3 stations, and one of them was PBS. And they had like this, it was like a department store, like a Macy's or something, and it would have, like, they'd be closed after hours, closed, and it would have all the people at their little booths. That's the only British thing I can remember ever watching. Red Skelton, Beverly Hillbillies. Yes, Cheryl. Get a chance to watch it. Okay. Time. Miss Felicia said it's time. So I just turned it off and uncovered it, and I'll take it out in a couple of minutes. Gina, you still up?
Yes.
Mike said fries are done. This salsa was so good. And I gave the rest of the chips to them, to the neighbors down in the basement. I'm not going down there to mess with them. I think I'm going to go to the gas station and get me some more chips so I can finish eating my salsa. So it's good. And I didn't eat nothing else today, so I need to fill up. Hawaii 5-0. And Magnum PI. My mama loved Magnum PI.
Mike, we an hour ahead of you. It's almost 11 here. It's 10:50.
I wish we had like a behind the scenes so you could see Gina get off. Bye, good night.
Listen.
Flip switch, she in the bed.
Look, off, pajama on. Look, bonnet go on. She called me literally 1 minute after she turns the thing off, and I be in the bed with bonnet and pajamas. She be like, "How did you?" Child, listen. I plays no games.
Little House, yes. I still watch Little House on the Prairie. And
I
Medicine Woman.
but I haven't watched it in a long time. But I used to.
If I catch it, I will still watch it.
And you know what? I don't think I care for it as much after they
Valley.
grew up. What?
I said Big Valley.
Oh, I don't know that one. But I didn't care for it as much after they got older. After
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. And I didn't like Knight Rider.
I don't think I ever watched that one.
I like the Addams Family.
Yeah.
I don't remember Smokey and the Bandit. I'm with you, David. I like Big Valley. I can't think of any of them people's names, but I liked it. Mona is on it. Yes, she is. All right, I'm gonna take these out.
I remember Chips.
Aww.
I remember the Partridge Family. I don't remember Gunsmoke though.
I remember all of them.
Nice. The Andy Mayberry, I remember that.
Okay, so 12 pints.
Nice. That'll last you about a month.
You ain't lying. We will be doing this again.
I have heard of Bonanza, but never watched it.
Bonanza, Rifleman. I liked Rifleman. And Zorro.
See. Nope. Not hip. I'm just not understanding how you know so many of these, Tia. I'm older than you.
My mom.
Uh,
My mom. That's like, especially Cowboys, more the drama side. I'm here for it.
mm-hmm.
Because my mom will still watch Bonanza and Gunsmoke. I can walk in her house and it is still on. And I'm like, really? But same way with me and Law and Order. I'm still going to watch them.
Yeah. I was just watching Criminal Minds the other night.
Mm-hmm. You'd be like, ooh, this that episode where that man going to do this and he going to get caught. But I'm still going to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I only skipped one episode, and it was the one where the guy, he just was a little weird. He was trying to put his brother back together, so he was killing people and taking their body parts and sewing them together. He would do it every time it stormed.
I was going to say, wasn't it like a tornado or something? Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
I skipped through a Law and Order too. I don't remember which one it was, but it was just recently, and I was like, It was the one where Blair Underwood, SVU, where Blair Underwood was a guest star, and I was just like, I don't like that one.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. Skip.
Yep. I don't skip through many of them, but that one, I was just like, it was just weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's weirder than most.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Criminal Minds.
Love Criminal Minds and Law and Order. I'm a fan of both.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Marcus loves Leverage.
Have I seen? I think I've seen Leverage.
I've seen it a couple times. It's pretty good. Like if I go down there, I'll watch it with them. But
yeah,
Law and Order.
I've also gotten in. I've been watching. I should say gotten into because I used to watch it all the time. The one with the Navy.
NCIS.
NCIS.
That was one I didn't get into too much. Not for any particular reason, but I just didn't. And then the FBI's. There's like 2 or 3 FBI shows that those were really good too. How the West was one.
Nope.
David looking at his recently watched and just naming off what he's been watching.
See? Oh, I've watched Criminal Minds more times than I like to admit.
Same.
My husband was like, why are you always watching that? I'm gonna sleep with one eye open.
I'll watch it. Like I said, I'll put on Law and Order. And the thing is, I'll fall asleep with it and I try to turn it off, but if I don't turn it off, it'll just keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
But now I have to rewind it to go back to what I missed.
Mm-hmm. The thing with Law and Order too for me sometimes is because they touch and it's because it happens in real life, but they touch on a lot more kids situations, and I never like those.
Mm-hmm. There are episodes that I will watch and episodes where it's just on.
Yeah.
And sometimes like the little kid ones, I'm like, I'm not really gonna use this and catch up on something else.
And I'm the same with Criminal Minds. It depends on what the storyline is with the kid, of if I watch it or not. Because I just don't like seeing, even though I know it's acting, I just don't like seeing scenarios where kids are hurt.
Yep.
Even if it's not in just any kind of abusive way.
Planet of the Apes, David. 1, 2, 3, 4, and what, 5? But yeah, same thing, Gina. Like I said, it was only that one episode, that Blair Underwood episode, that I actually skipped. I didn't even want to see it. But yeah, same thing. There are ones that I'm just like, it's on. I'm gonna get that background noise, but I'm not really watching it.
No, Mona, she said I had to stop watching Criminal Minds. It was giving me ideas, girl.
Mona.
No, ma'am. Now I know when I watched the Blacklist. Now Blacklist, and it's on Netflix. But that one gave me ideas because I was like, wait a minute, you can do what now?
The Blacklist.
You ain't watched have you watched the Blacklist?
I have.
Oh, okay. So do you remember The Cleaner?
Yes.
So the Cleaner episode on there was the one that had me like, so tell me more.
Rewind. And how much is that? That's about 3 cups.
Listen, and if you even thought you was gonna purchase those items, they're gonna be at the FBI gonna be at your door before you could mix anything together.
Do you guys watch the FBI? That's the show. That's what I think is CBS. They have like 2 or 3 FBI series, and I had watched them, and then I got out of them. But they're really good. I need to watch them again. I need to watch them. Catch up.
I haven't watched anything called FBI, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
I think they're all CBS, so Paramount.
Yes, I don't have Paramount.
It's in my Paramount app. But if I get out of the rotation, I have to start all over at the beginning.
Yeah. I be like that when they take too long to come back with another season. So like with Walking Dead, I'll go back and watch the season before so that I can remember everything that happened that got me to the season.
Miss Felicia, The Cleaner, is that the one with Samuel L. Jackson? I like that movie. Set it off, Blair Underwood.
Set it off, but it is that Blair Underwood.
Blair Underwood, is that the one you skipped, TT? Yes, I skipped the Law and Order SVU episode with Blair Underwood and I want to call her Bob. It's a girl. She's real pretty, very familiar. I think her name is Bobby. I want to say Bobby Brown. But they were in like a domestic dispute, and it just got real. It was just real
I
disturbing.
think I remember that because
I did
she
not
he
like that
said
one.
she was doing something to him, and she said he was doing something to her. I think that she said he did. She did. She said he had raped her.
Mm-hmm.
They were divorced or separate or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that never happened. But I think that he actually did in the end. I don't know. I can't
He
remember.
burned her or something.
Yes.
And I was just like, I can't.
Mhm.
I can't. I
Yeah.
don't like that one. So as soon as I saw it come on, and you know how they always got the little pre and you see their face at the beginning,
Mhm.
I was like, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, that's when I did too, Mike. I haven't watched it since Liz left. I didn't even realize till recently they brought back Blacklist. I thought it was
Oh,
done at that point. So I was like, when you start doing that, you're just dragging it out. It was good while it lasted.
Michael Michelle, that was her name. Oh no, I still had to watch it though because I wasn't there to watch Liz. I was there to watch Red.
Well,
That's who I
yeah, but she was like a significant part of his story.
She got on my nerves. I was watching Red.
She was the whole reason for him being.
It was. I was like, well, I want to see, is he your father? Is he what's this? What's this? And then towards I stopped watching it and it just got weird. She's after
Mhm.
him and she's doing stuff and it's just
Yep. Yep.
like that. That's
Yep.
not your character, Liz. That's Red.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
He did get annoying because she was just doing the most. Then when the mother showed up, she wanted this relationship with the mother, but she hated him, and the mother was just as bad as him. And
Yeah, it was just I was like, oh, I don't like that. Go back, go back. Find
yeah,
some masterminds, chase them down.
yeah.
David said the only TV he watches now is called YouTube.
See, and I won't watch the new episodes of You either.
Don't get
After
me with you.
after the season where him and his wife, I realized they both were crazy. I was kind of done.
I watched 3 seasons. He got married and they both did their thing. And I would just get so frustrated. Like I don't like either one of you. I want to root for you, but you can't help yourself. I
Both
don't
are horrible people.
I
That's
can't.
when I stopped watching it. The episode where they kidnapped that one couple. I think because the couple found out something. So I can't remember how they ended up taking them and locking them in that glass room.
I couldn't. I'm like, you can't help yourself. You wouldn't
Right.
be in this predicament if you had a little bit of impulse control.
He married the right one.
He really did. He really did.
Oh yeah, I watched Give Me a Break. And the facts of life and all that stuff too.
The last thing he told, yes, I did see the like preview or something for that. The last thing he told me, I was like, ooh, add that to my list.
I haven't seen that one. Right.
Amen with George and 227. You got that right.
Yeah.
Sandra.
My lights for heaven shine on me.
All right, y'all. I'm tired.
Y'all know I am.
You know Gina's tired. If Tia is saying she's tired, I'm tired. I was trying to catch some Z's before I even went live.
It is currently 11:06. I'll be asleep by 11:08.
probably will be though. I'm going to the gas station and I'm getting me some chips though. And then I'm gonna let Kodak outside. He can't go outside unsupervised. But then I'm gonna let Kodak outside. So it's still gonna be probably an hour or two before I go to bed. But I'm tired.
It'll be a minute or two.
Good night, Miss Cheryl.
Good night, Miss
night.
Cheryl.
Good night, y'all.
Thank you.
Harvey Show, yes. Good night, Mona. Mona, are you going live tonight? I would like to watch you if you are. If not, that's all right. But yeah, I'm gonna go, guys.
Have a great night, everybody.
Good night. Let's see if I got a little delay from hitting this button. Good night, y'all.